Hello, we would like to welcome you to the 2022 Lewis and Clark Great Americans Wax Museum. We're so glad to have you here. Are you excited, Mrs. Mogensen?
I'm very excited. All of our students have been working really hard, and all their hard work has paid off. I'm excited for you to hear their speeches today.
All right, we'll go ahead and we'll get started. We are live coming to you from Lewis and Clark Elementary. All right. We're gonna work away around here. All right, now, who's this guy here? Now, who's this guy? Now, Mr. Schultz,
Yes.
would you do the honor of reading Mr. Schultz's speech right up here?
Now, this is from Ligament Larry. So it says, "My name is Mr. Ben Schultz. I am a great American because I am a dedicated principal in South Sioux City and at Lewis and Clark Elementary. I am committed to helping children safe and keeping children safe and helping them learn. I am a city council member. I have been elected to serve as president of the board for Dakota County City Council. I once rescued a drowning cow in freezing cold water. True story. One of my most famous quotes is Lewis and Clark rocks."
Are you impressed with Ligament Larry's?
Ligament Larry and I have a tumultuous past. We do. He scares me. He tries to scare me several times. He sneaks into my office. He's stolen my parking spot, believe it or not. But this is an honor for him to portray me as a great American, and I am very happy to see Ligament Larry on the good side of things for once.
Well, we're so glad to have Ligament Larry here with us, portraying Mr. Ben Schultz, and we're gonna go check out some more Great Americans.
Awesome.
All right. So let's see here. Who do we have here?
Hello, I'm Neil Armstrong. I'm a great American because I was the first person to step on the moon on July 21st, 1969. I needed to take manual control of landing on the moon. I was awarded of the Presentation Medal of Freedom. I needed one thing I'm best known for. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Ah, very cool. Neil Armstrong, very nice job. Very nice job. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue on here. All right. I'm wondering who this great American is. Here, we're going to push the button.
Hello, my name is Martin Luther King Jr. The reason why I am a great American is because I fought for civil rights and ended segregation. I was born on 1929, January 15th. I died on 1968, April 3rd. One of my most famous speeches is I Have a Dream speech, and one of my most famous quotes is, "The time is always right to do what is right."
Ah, very excellent. Martin Luther King, I applaud your efforts here as a great American here and all the work you've done. All right, we're going to go ahead and go to the next great American here. Let's take a look here. Let's press the button.
Hi, my name is Abraham Lincoln. I'm going to tell you why I'm a great American. I was born in February 12, 1809. I was 16th president. I stopped slavery and I died. I was assassinated by John Wilkes. I died in April 15th, 1865. April 65. One of my famous quotes is, "I destroy my enemies when I make them my friends."
Ah, wonderful. My favorite president right there, Abraham Lincoln. Favorite president, Abraham Lincoln. Well done, Abraham Lincoln. All right, we got another famous great American here. He is excited to share about his life and why he's famous.
Hi, I'm Squanto, the Great American. I'm a great American because I saved many pilgrims until I was captured as a slave, but managed to escape. I didn't know who my parents I didn't know who my parents were, so my tribe raised me, and only my tribe. But sadly, my tribe passed away. One of my strongest beliefs and hopes was to have a simple life, and I really worked for it. I didn't know who my parents or siblings were, but my tribe and pilgrims were my family. Another belief was I never liked racism.
Very good. All right. Very inspirational, Squanto. Very inspirational in all of your courageousness in history. So thank you. All right. We have another great American here. I am wondering who we have here. I'm going to push the button and see who she is.
Hi, I'm Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I am a great American because I fought for women's rights. I am going to tell you 3 important things about me. The first thing I'm going to tell you about is I was the first Jewish woman to ever be appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court. I was appointed when I was 60 years old. During my years working, I fought for women's rights, gay rights, and the poor. One of my most best quotes that I'm known for is, fight for the things you care about, but do it in a way to lead others to join you.
Absolutely. Very inspirational. Such an inspirational person in history. You know, they've worked hard. These students here have worked hard over the last month and a half preparing for the Great Americans Wax Museum, writing a research paper, and doing the actual research. They got to choose their Great Americans. And now they did a longer presentation in class this morning. And then, of course, their shorter presentation this afternoon as they're dressed as their Great Americans. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at the next Great American who we have here. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Michael Jordan. I'm known as one of the best NBA players to ever live. I was born February 17, 1963. I'm an actor in movies and commercials. One of my most famous quotes is, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games, 26 to be trusted to take the winning shot and miss. I failed over and over and over again, and that is why I succeeded.
That is right. You know, sometimes you make mistakes and you keep on going, or if you experience failure, you just keep on trying, don't you, Michael Jordan? Absolutely. All right, we have another great American here. Let's see who she is.
Hi, I'm Helen Keller. I'm a great American because I'm an American educator. What made it hard was that I was blind and deaf. I'm also a humanitarian. I was born on June 27, 1880. I died on June 1st, 1968. One of my most famous quotes is, the best and most beautiful things in our world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart.
How true that is. Words of wisdom, very, very inspiring, of course. So thank you very much. All right, I like this character. I recognize this character here. And the brains behind him must be here. Let's find out.
I'm Jim Henson, an American puppeteer who made Sesame Street and Muppets. Some cool things in my life was when kids worldwide watched my shows. But I bet you didn't know my first show was canceled. I was even let down 3 times at 3 different local TV stations. As a kid, I was always curious and loved pretending. One of my famous quotes is, I'm Jim Henson, I'll keep believing and keep pretending.
Nice. Very. I love your energy. All right, let's take a look at this great American here. I think I recognize this great American. We're going to find out here. Here we go.
Hi, I am Ellen DeGeneres. I like to stop bullying and want liberty for everyone. I'm also a famous talk show host and a comedian, but I'm no dad. He divorced with my mom, so it's just me, my mom, and brother. I like to scare and make people laugh in my talk show. My famous quote is, sometimes you can't see yourself clearly until you see yourself through the eyes of others.
How true. How true. And I appreciate all of the work you do promoting and speaking out against bullying and about kindness and promoting kindness. All right, we got looks like a famous Olympian here. Let's find out who he is.
Hi, my name is Jesse Owens. I won 4 gold medals 1936 Olympics. I also hold 3 records in my college career. I was born in 1913 in Oak Cliff, Alabama. I died in 1980 in Tucson, Arizona. One of my most famous quotes is, find the good that's all around you, find it, showcase it, and you'll start believing in it.
All right, there you go. That's right. You were a very inspirational track athlete, and just so thankful for you sharing with us about yourself today. Thank you. All right. Let's look at this great American here. Now, we're going to find out here. We're going to push it. The button is down here, you see. So I step on that button, and then the great Americans come alive and start talking. So let's see who this great American is.
Hi, my name is Tom Brady, and I am a former NFL player for both the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm a great American because I have won the most Super Bowls than any other player. I made a huge 31-point comeback against the Atlanta Falcons in Super Bowl 51. In my second season, people thought I was going to eliminate the Patriots first, but in the end, I ended up winning their first Super Bowl. One of my most famous quotes is, I think sometimes that the biggest challenges just end up being the best things that happen in your life.
Very true. How true that is. All right. We're going to go ahead and keep on moving. Here we go.
My name is Suzanne B. Anthony. I am a great American because of my hard work on behalf of the women's rights. I gave women rights to vote in elections. I gave speeches around the world trying to convince people to support equality for women. I don't like slavery, nor do I like alcohol sales. I fight for equality for everyone, especially women. I led and started the Women's Suffrage Association for the women's rights movements. All because of what I did, I became a great American. I was born in 1820 in Adams, Massachusetts. Some of my favorite quotes are, no man is any good enough to govern a woman without her consent. Declare to you that women must not depend upon the protection of men, but must be taught to protect themselves. Independence is happiness.
Very cool. Thank you for all of the work that you have done to advocate for women's rights, and just such a brave individual. So thank you for that. Now, okay, we're going to go ahead and move over here, and we're going to see who this great American is. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Alexander Hamilton. I am a great American because I was the first right-hand man of George Washington. Then I became the first Secretary of the Treasury. My son Philip got shot in a duel by George Aker and passed away at age 19. One of my most famous quotes is, "Those who stand for nothing fall for anything." Thank you for listening to my story.
Very, very good. All right. We'll go ahead and we'll keep on going here. Alexander Hamilton, a very brave and courageous founding father. Who do we have here now? Here we go.
Hi, I am Laura Eagle Espada. I'm an American author. In 1910, my dad encouraged me to write about my childhood. After being rejected numerous times, I was able to publish my first book in 1932. Not only was I an author, but at the age of 15, I signed on to teach at a one-room schoolhouse. One of my most famous quotes is, "I'm beginning to learn that it is the sweet, simple things that are the real ones after all." Thank you.
Very cool. My wife and daughter and kids love your books. So they have been read. Many books have been read. I know you're a very famous publisher or a very famous author. All right, we're going to keep working our way down here. All right. I think I recognize this person here. Let us find out.
Hi, my name is John Cena, and I am famous because I am a pro wrestler for WWE and a good actor. I was born on April 3rd, 1977, in West Newbury, Massachusetts. I do a lot of Make-A-Wish for sick children fighting for their lives. I've retired from WWE, and I'm living at my house. One of my famous quotes is, "You can't see me."
That's right. You can't see me, John Cena. You know, John Cena does more Make-A-Wishes for sick kids than so many. I mean, he's one of the top Make-A-Wish givers, and that's why he's such a great American. I'm glad that we have John Cena in the house. All right, let's see what we got here next.
Hi, my name is Albert Einstein. I'm a great American because I made a theory of relativity. I was considered one of the most influential scientists in the 20th century. I married Mileva and had 2 sons. I was born March 14, 1879, and died April 18, 1955. I had a learning disability, dyslexia, and one of my most famous quotes is, "I never think of the future, it comes soon enough."
Very cool. Mr. Einstein, I love the hair. I love the hair. Man, I just think that's great. You know, we have a gym that's filling up. A lot of people here. It's getting busier and busier here. And we're going to take a look at the next great American here that we have. Here we go. Let's find out who this great American is. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Eliza Hamilton Schuyler. I am a great American because I did lots of charity. I also wrote articles about my husband. I was born August 7th. I died November 9th after I moved to Washington, D.C. One of my most famous quotes is, "Love is not easy with a man chosen for greatness."
Very cool. You know, it's history we're learning more and more about Eliza Hamilton, and she was certainly married to Alexander Hamilton, but did so many great things in her own right. So we're glad that Eliza Hamilton is here. All right, who's this styling fella here? We'll find out.
Hi, my name is Ray Charles. I'm a legendary environment musician, pianist, singer, and composer. I'm often called a father, so at the age of 6, I started to lose my eyesight, and I was completely blind by the age of 7. And I learned by the age of 15, I was playing the piano professionally. I learned to read and write and arrange music, but I had several close family members die when I was young. This taught me in the music business. I would love people to know you don't give up just because you get knocked in the face on. Thank you for listening.
Nice, cool, Ray Charles. All right, I'm gonna push this button here and let's see who this is next.
Hi, I'm Rosa Parks. I was a great American because I stood up for black rights, and I stood up to the bus driver because I was tired of giving in and being treated badly for the color of my skin. I went to jail and I was a hero to black people, and my birthday is February 4th, 1913. My famous quote is, people always said that I didn't give up my sleep because I was tired, but that isn't true. Specifically, not the only tired. I was tired giving in.
Oh, very cool. Man, brave, courageous, influential, Rosa Parks. All right. We're just working our way over here. We're waiting in line for the next wax figure here. We're gonna push his button and find out who he is. Here we go.
Hi, I am Neil Armstrong. Do you want to know some facts about me? First, I was born August 5th, 1930 in Ohio and died in August 2012. I was the first man on the moon and put an American flag on the moon, and it's still there. Some special events are that I got my pilot lessons and trained in the Navy. I once said, "One small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind." Thank you for listening.
Inspirational. Absolutely inspirational. Thank you very much, Neil Armstrong. All right. Ooh, I think I might know who this one is by what is in the hands here. Let's find out.
Hi, I'm Milton Hershey. I'm a great American because I created Hershey's, and here's some important facts about me. I was the first successful business, and I built the Cocoa House for my employees. I did this to make them happy and gave them quality and advertising. Thanks for listening.
Hi, Milton Hershey. The Hershey chocolate is some of my favorite kind of chocolate. So thank you for being here. We appreciate it. All right, another inspirational athlete here. Let's find out who this athlete is.
Hi, I'm Michael Jordan. I'm a great American because I'm a famous basketball player. I've won 6 NBA championships and 5 most valuable players of the NBA. I've scored 32,292 points in my whole career. I've also made a high school basketball team called the Bobcats. I am also known for saying I failed over and over and over again, and that is why I've succeeded.
Absolutely. You fail over and over again, but you don't give up, and you keep on going, and that's what sometimes can make you great. All right, let's see who we have here now.
Hi, I'm Helen Keller. I'm a great American because I became a writer. Here are 3 facts about me. One, I learned to write in 1903. 2, I learned to use sign in 1904. And 3, I was born on June 27th, 1880, and died on June 24th, 1968. And I was remembered by saying, "Don't let anything stop you." Thank you for listening.
Absolutely. Helen Keller. Absolutely. We appreciate you being here, and such a inspirational human being for what you were able to overcome. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the next one here now, the next great American. Here we go.
Hi, I am Francis Scott Key. I am a great American because I made the national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. I was born August 1st, 1779, and died 73 years later in Frederick County. I am famous for saying, "In the ramparts of the free, in the home of the brave," or the ramparts of the free, in the home of the brave.
Francis Scott Key, We love the Star Spangled Banner, and so thank you for being here with us, Francis Scott Key. I see you're holding an American flag. Thank you. Let's take a look at who do we have here next.
Hi, my name is Kobe Bryant. I'm a great American for joining the NBA fam, and I led the NBA in 2005 to 2006 with an average point of 35.4 points, and I ended my career with 33,643 season points. And one of my famous quotes is for saying, "I can't relate to lazy people. We don't speak the same language. I don't understand you, and I don't want to understand you." Thank you for listening.
Thank you. So inspirational. Okay, we're going to move on here to the next one. Thank you for being here. Let's find out who we have here next.
Hi, I'm Selena Quintanilla. I am a great American because I was a Tejano singer. I won a Grammy Award in 1993 for having the best Mexican album. I was the queen of Tejano music, which was a type of Mexican music. I was known for saying, with a positive attitude, you could be anybody you want to be. Thanks for listening.
Wonderful. We're so excited to have this musician here and sharing how she is a great American and was so influential on music and culture in general. So now where we're going next here is we're going to go to this next great American here and find out who he is. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Hank Aaron. I'm a great American because I'm a very famous baseball player. I got a gold silver honor award from the president himself, and in 1999 I was in the Hall of Fame, and through 1954 and 1975 I was an All-Star. I once said I don't feel right unless I have a sport to play or at least a way to work a sweat. Thank you for listening.
Excellent. So thankful that you're here and sharing why you're a famous great American. We're coming to you live here from the Lewis and Clark Elementary Gym here at the 2022 Great Americans Wax Museum. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to come over here to some more over here. This is such a great wax museum here. There's so many people here. And it's exciting to have it live here with people coming through it this year. Let's find out who this wax figure is.
Hi, I'm Amia Ilha. I was born July 24th, 1897 and died January 5th, 1939. I'm a famous American because I was a great pilot. I was the first woman to fly across North America and back. I'm known for saying adventure is worth in itself. Thank you for listening.
Excellent. Amelia Earhart. Man, she was one brave, tough human being and just very courageous to do what she did. All right, we're coming to the next one here. Let's find out who we have.
Hello, I'm Ulysses Grant. I am a good American because I was the 18th President of the United States of America. I was born 1822, April 27th. I was born in Ohio. And died 1885, July 23rd at Mount McGregor. I fought in the Civil War in 1861 and won the Civil War in 1865. I was known for saying, "Gotta give us Lincoln and liberty. Let's fight for both." Thank you for listening.
I think this might be the first time we've had you as a president here at the Wax Museum. We've had a lot of presidents over the years. We have not had you, so we're so excited to have you here with us at the Wax Museum. All right, we're moving on down here to the next wax figure. Here we go.
Hello, I am Walt Disney. I am a great American because I created Mickey Mouse and Steamboat Willie and lots of other TV shows and movies. I also got married to Lillian and won an Oscar award for the movie Snow White. And I was born 1901 on December 5th in Chicago, Illinois, and died 1966 on December 15th in Florida because of lung cancer. I was remembered for saying, "It's fun to do the impossible." Thanks for listening.
It's kind of fun to do the impossible, Walt Disney, and you have touched so many lives worldwide. I think everybody knows the Disney name worldwide because of your inspiration. And it all started with a mouse, didn't it? It all started with a mouse. All right, we're at the next wax figure here. Let's find out who do we have here.
Hello, I'm Claire Barton. I am a great American because I am the founder of the American Red Cross. I was born December 25th, 1821, North Oxford, Massachusetts. I became a teacher at 15 years old, and I was known as the angel of the battlefield. I was remembered for saying, "I shall never do a man's work for less than a man's pay." Thank you for listening.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. We are so happy to have you here with us as a great American. Let's go ahead and go to the next wax figure here and find out who he is.
Hi, I am John Cena. I was born April 20, 1977. I am a great American because I help sick kids. I am a wrestler and won the WWE title in 2002. I was on TV for wrestling for the WWE. I once said, "Live fast, play hard, no regrets."
Wonderful. You know, John Cena is such an inspiration with all of his Make-A-Wishes that he does, and just kids around the world just love him and are just so inspired by him, and now know him as an actor too. So let's find out our next wax figure here. Find out who he is. Here we go.
Hi, I am Babe Ruth. I am a great American because I am a famous baseball player, and I can be my own record. My own record is 59 home runs. My new record is 60 home runs in less than 10 seasons. I was grateful for saying, "Never let the fear of striking out get in your way." Thank you for listening.
And those are words to live by right there, aren't they? Never let that fear of striking out prevent you from playing. So thank you very much, Babe Ruth, for being here with us. Okay, we're coming around here. We're working our way down here to another wax figure. Here we go.
Do you want to learn about William Clark? William Clark, I was born on August 1st, 1770 at Carolina Country. I died at 1838. I had the journals for Thomas Jefferson, and I have 9 siblings, and I entered the military when I was age 19. I was a great American because I explored the West with Meriwether Lewis. I was going to say Fave there, it can seem, Fave there, it can go to, then it can seem.
Excellent. Well, thank you for being here with us and celebrating our Great Americans Day with us. We are so honored to have you here. We have, we're going to work our way down here along this wall here for Great Americans. We have a school board member here. Hello. Hi there. Welcome. Hi there. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Marla Greer.
And you're a school board member.
Yes, I am.
What are you thinking about the Great Americans Wax Museum here?
I think they're very creative. They've done some really good work here. I love most of the costumes as well.
They worked hard, month and a half. They've worked hard on this, from their researching to their research papers, their presentations this morning and their presentations this afternoon. So we're so glad to have you here with us.
Well, they're doing an excellent job. I'm very impressed.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much. You enjoy the rest of the Wax Museum. Wonderful. It's open to the community here, so just having parents come through and school board members and administrators, it's just so wonderful. It's just such a celebratory afternoon here at the Wax Museum. All right, we're going to go to the next wax figure. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Susan Bernal Anthony. I am a great American because I fought for women's rights and for slavery to abolish. I was born on February 15, 1820 in Adams, Massachusetts. I am famous and remembered because I fought for women's rights to vote and for creating a national women's suffrage association. I had to go to jail because I voted. I was remembered for saying, "I declare to you that a woman must not depend upon the protection of a man, but must be taught to protect herself, and there I take my stand."
It's so inspirational, and such a humanitarian and an advocate for women's rights. So we're so glad you're here. All right, let's take a look at our next Great American here. I think I might recognize it. Let's find out.
Hello, I am Steve Jobs. I am famous because I invented the computer, iPod, and the iPhone for Apple. I created the company Pixar Animation Studios. Some of the movies I created are Toy Story, Nemo, and The Incredibles. My technology is one of my biggest passions. My famous quote is, "We're here to put a dent in universe, otherwise why even be here?"
Wonderful. Well, we're so glad to have you here, Steve Jobs. We have Steve Jobs in the house and so many other great Americans. You see, I have my mom and my dad down there, down by Tom Brady. They're enjoying the Wax Museum as well. They're huge supporters of our school and the education we do here. And let's take a look at our next wax figure here. I'm so excited. I think I know who this one is too. We'll find out. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Abraham Lincoln. I was the 16th President of the United States of America. I was elected President in 1861 and died at Ford's Theater in 1865. I was elected President for 4 years, and this is a famous quote once said by me: "To predict the future, you have to make it."
Wonderful. Wonderful. It is my favorite president, Abraham Lincoln. Thank you very much for being here with us. Honest Abe, so glad to have you here. Let's take a look at this next great American here. Here we go. Oh, and look, we got a little display table here next to him. Let's find out who he is.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Henson. I'm a great American that created movies. I was born on September 24, 1936, Greenville, Mississippi. Although I'm age 16, 1990, one of the first people that changed the TV. One of the first movies in the world. I was almost 50. My first movie. I started my mom movies in 1954. My first one appeared in 1955 across the country. My family and I moved to New York to be on the TV every week. I'll have 1 million awards that has 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. One in my own and one in my friend's named Kermit the Frog. I was almost 50 years on the TV that have 15 countries that have their own version of my show. Movies, even Muppets. One time I said, never felt a sense of competition with anybody. Well, friends, all good friends. Thank you for listening.
Well, wonderful. So glad to have you here. Thank you for sharing about your life. Okay, we're coming down here next. We have another great American here. I'm excited to find out who this person is. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Harriet Tubman. One of the reasons I am a great American is because I was part of the Underground Railroad and helped many slaves escape. I was born in 1822 and died on March 10, 1913. If you're wondering why the day of my birthday is unknown, it's because they couldn't keep records of them back then. I was once remembered for saying, God's time is always near. He set the North Star in the heavens. He gave me strength in my limbs. He meant I should be free. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much for Harriet Tubman for being here sharing and talking about your courageousness and just being such an inspirational human being for all that you did. Let's go ahead. This is our final great American here that we're going to hear from here right on the end. And so let's go ahead and take a look and see who this person is. Here we go.
Hi, I'm George Washington. I was born on February 22nd in 1732. I was homeschooled at age 7 to 15. I got married to Martha. I was president April 1789 till March 1797. I am a great American because I was the first president of the United States. I want to say that it is good to be in bad company.
Inspirational. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for being a great American. All right. So we are at the Wax Museum here. It is the 2022 Great Americans Wax Museum here at Lewis and Clark Elementary. Here we have some of our staff here. We have Miss Stephanie here. Miss Stephanie, are you enjoying the Wax Museum?
I am. The kids prepared a long time for this, and they worked very hard, and hard work is paying off.
It's neat to see how just see how excited they are about history and just their hard work being celebrated here this afternoon. Would you agree?
I agree with you 100%.
Wonderful. Well, thank you. Enjoy the rest of the Wax Museum. All right. So, and we have some new students over here. They just joined us yesterday, so they weren't able to put together a person for Great Americans. They did not have enough time, but they're helping to hand out some programs over here. So we are happy to have them helping out here too. We're been open for about 45 minutes now here as a Wax Museum here. In about 4 minutes, it's going to get really busy in here because we're going to start having the rest of the school start pumping through here and come through here. And we're still going to be open here again at the Lewis and Clark Elementary Gym here for still another hour and 15 minutes. We're open for another hour and 15 minutes here. I'm going to come over here. I think I see Mr. Schultz coming down here. We have Mr. Schultz here. He's checking on things here. Now, Mr. Schultz here, we're coming live from Lewis and Clark Elementary here. And, you've kind of seen this process play out over the last month and a half here. What does it mean to have Great Americans Wax Museum here today?
I just think this is one of the neatest things that our school does. It's a great way for our fifth graders to kind of showcase all the hard work they've put into this. So they do research papers, they research the the famous American that they are going to talk about. Then they create these speeches. They go in front of the whole school and parents and community members, and it's just they're learning so much and so many different things that other fifth graders may not get to experience, like public speaking, dressing up like a character, doing research. All these things are something that are so valuable for their futures.
Well, we want to thank you very much, Mr. Schultz, for supporting the fifth grade teachers here, for being able to do this, and we just know the kids are getting so much out of it. So thank you, and enjoy the Wax Museum, Mr. Schultz.
Thank you much.
All right, we're coming around here. We're going to take a little stroll here around here. We're just a couple minutes from getting really busy in here. These are my parents here who are visiting the Wax Museum. All right. We just, this is such a neat event that we're having here at Lewis and Clark. Hi, Mom, hi, Dad. We're coming to you live from Lewis and Clark Elementary, and you've seen this play out over the last 20 years I've been involved with Great Americans. Are you enjoying the Wax Museum so far?
Yes, we are.
Excellent. And what are you most excited about at the Wax Museum?
Oh, just hearing what all the stories all of them have to say, and they're doing a really good job.
Well, we're so thankful to have you here, and you enjoy the rest of the afternoon here at the Wax Museum. All right, thank you. We're going to come over here. We have Mrs. Mogensen. I think, where's Mrs. Mogensen at? We're going to look for Mrs. Mogensen here as we get ready to bring our time to a close here at Lewis and Clark here. I'm going to do a little walkthrough here so you can see the Wax Museum. Once again, we're about 2 minutes from getting really busy in here. And these wax figures have done such a nice job here. This is actually the slowest it has been all day here. In just a minute or so, it's going to get really busy in here again, and these wax figures are going to be doing a lot of talking here. So we're so excited to have these wax figures here. I do just want to take a moment to say thank you. We've been live here now for the last 45 minutes. I know Mrs. Mogensen and I take great pride in doing this Great Americans Wax Museum with the fifth graders here. And they just work so hard. We have Mrs. Mogensen here. Now, Mrs. Mogensen, as we've been open for the last 45 minutes, what does this Wax Museum mean to you as a fifth grade teacher?
What does it mean to me? Well, it means a lot because all of the fifth graders work so hard and they're doing wax figures that they are interested in, and it's nice just to see all their hard work pay off.
Definitely. And, it's just a neat way to celebrate their learning. Would you agree?
Yes, I would agree.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Mogensen. All right. Well, our time together is coming to a close here at the Lewis and Clark Great Americans Wax Museum 2022 here. If you still want to see it, we're open for business here for another hour and 15 minutes here. You might have to try to get up to some of them here. There's going to be a lot of younger kids who are going to be coming up to the wax figures here. But we're so thankful for you to join in with us here on our experience watching live, or if you're watching a recording of this Wax Museum broadcast, that's also exciting. And we just thank you for your community support and for everyone who's watching. And so with that, I do want to close our time here. And so with that being said, thank you for your support as we continue the 2022 Great Americans Wax Museum. Have a great afternoon, everyone.